Imagine this, a superstar, loved by everyone, but inside he feels empty. In 1966, made a film called Nayak that showed this truth. A film that spoke about fame, loneliness, and regret. Long before this topic became popular, today let's see how Nayak was way ahead of his time. Nayak means the hero. The story follows Arindam Mukherjee, a famous actor, traveling by the train. On this journey, he meets a young journalist, Aditi. As they talk, we see his inner world, his mistakes, his fears, his sadness. He looks like a hero to the world, but inside he feels weak and troubled. In the 1960s, most Indian films were about singing, dancing, and happy endings. Heroes were shown as perfect people, but Nayak was different. He showed a hero who was not perfect. He had regrets, just like any normal person. This was bold and new for Indian cinema. One of the strongest parts of Nayak is how it shows the mind of a star. Arindam dreams of drowning in money, fighting with shadows, losing friends. These dream scenes shows us his guilt and fear. At that time, very few Indian films tried to show what was happening inside a person's mind. Ray also used the train as picture of society. In the train, we see businessmen, fans, critics, everyone pretending, everyone hiding. Just like Arindam hides behind this hero image. This film says, fame looks shiny, but it can also be lonely and fake. Today we see the same thing with social media stars, but Ray showed it way back in 1966. Even after 50 years, Nayak feels modern. It talks about mental health, pressure, and the cost of success, things we are still discussing today. Around the world, films like Sunset Boulevard or Eight and a Half showed similar themes, but in India, Nayak was one of the first. That's why people called it ahead of its time. So, why was Nayak ahead of his time? Because it dared to show the truth behind the glamour. It showed a hero who was not larger than life, but simply human. Satyajit Ray gave us a film that spoke about the future while sitting firmly in the past. If you haven't seen it yet, do give it a watch. You will realize how timeless it is.
Will go to that